Alright guys, sooner or later I'll get that set up to where it'll look really nice and sound really nice. But until then, I just have to do it what I got. Yep, gotta pause myself. There we go. Okay guys, yeah, I'm here. I am not quitting. I am not, well, actually you can see I've got a nice new camera. I got it today. I thought it'd be good to actually have everybody be able to see me. Although you're seeing the glare of my video. But hey, it's not a big problem. All right, there's a couple of things I was wanting to do getting live. Thanks to my video last night, I had a lot of people respond, and they're on the comments. But I kind of wanted to read them out to you guys because they were very heartfelt. They were very nice, and I was actually amazed at how many people were being extremely supportive. I mean, I'm like I was saying there, I'm just one guy, one person. I mean, I can't do much except do this. Talk to you guys, give you guys a room to chat in, answer questions, let you know stuff. One of the things I wanted to let you guys know is if you watched Mike Soror's show today, the first couple of video pictures that he showed you were actually in the Lincoln. It was at the Lincoln Junior High steps. That's the place that the FBI had set up their headquarters and blocked off and everything. It was at the steps, not at the sheriff's. Sheriff's does not have any steps there. And the inside, when they're inside a building, is the Lincoln Junior High. They're inside there, the kids and the Valentine's Day thing. They're in there. And I know that for a fact because when I was in 7th grade, I ran up those stairs over and over again, ran down, up and down, up. It was a pain in the ass. But I recognize them. I recognize them wholeheartedly. So I'm going to pretty much read off these. And I'll even screen share it because, well, it's my content, so I can do that. Well, it's other people's content, but yeah. All right, I am going to screen share. We're looking here. Start screen share. Holy shit, guess what? It's working. Yep, there it is. You guys can see it. I'm going to read the first one on Real Talk, which is from Believer 2015. I don't think you are alone in this. I don't know. Don't think you are alone in this shitty situation. You're not. The fight is a long one, and the world will see us come and go. But those who follow will need your words and information. Some will hear the call and ask themselves the same question. What can I do? The world is going to disappoint you over and over, so don't be surprised. You don't have to wake the world. You may be the one who wakes the one person who changes the world. So just take it as it comes and just remember why you're in this fight. Much respect. Honestly, I told him thank you, Believer, because that towards the end of the video, anybody who watched it would actually be able to see that I stopped with the depression and I started going, but I'm going to keep on fighting. Just like what Pete and Eric and Mike and even Scott and Damien and all of them would basically tell me, just soldier up and keep fighting until the end, because that is what we need to do. Keep on letting my voice out until there's no way I can get my voice out anymore. And at that point, in my personal opinion, will be the time to put away the webcams and to grab up weapons. And I am trying my damnedest to make sure that doesn't happen. Now, the next one, well, I'm going to go look at the chat room real quick and see if anybody's saying stuff. No, Blood Raw Truth, a-hole alert means I am the asshole. And believe me, I am an asshole. I've just been kind of nice to people lately. I can't back up the camera any further, guys. Seriously. I can't back it up. It is against the wall. All right. Next one is Equine Rescuer Dean. Great person. Hey, Lynx, what a deep and meaningful testimonial. Means so much to us. I feel as much as you do. Warmed my heart to hear you. You are doing everything you can do. That's all you can ask yourself. Ask of yourself. You are helping to spread the truth. It matters. I saw a video on depression. It said it's kind of normal. I mean, what do you expect when you wake up to so much negativity in our country and the world? Means you still care and you notice that things are not as they should be. Everything that runs us has corruption within it. Doesn't mean I'm depressed, but that I notice and care. What an awesome watch. Those tears of your wife were because she felt it and loves you dearly. Because she too felt it and loves you dearly. Much love, and with us, you are making a difference for the better. Equine Rescuer also wrote, excited by you having a chat room. Have a beautiful time with your wife's ultrasound. Speaking of the ultrasound, well, we did look and find the tumor that's growing in her that's going to pop out and be a human sooner or later. Basically, it's at, you're at 36 weeks? Okay, my wife is at 36 weeks pregnant, and the estimated poundage is 6 pounds, 12 ounces. All the females actually know that's kind of big. It's give or take a pound. They can't do it exact. There's a lot of fluid in there, so that's just for her, that's normal. Brenda Gibson wrote, we are all just one person propping up the rest. If one gives up, it's one less to prop up the rest. We must stay strong and support each other. Remember, from one tiny acorn grows a mighty oak. And Lou Fraser says, Lynx, you are making a difference in the waking of the sheeple. These are the responses I got from the from the video I did last night. The video I did last night was not to gain viewership, was not to gain a sympathy or anything. I just wanted people to know I'm real. I'm a person. I'm an entity that sometimes I start having problems with. Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing anything? Am I making a difference? And everybody has that sooner or later. If they're passionate about something, sooner or later the passion's going to wane a bit because they're not seeing results or something. And you just got to, if you really love what you're doing, then you have to soldier on. You have to keep going and just not give up, because sooner or later it's going to be a breakthrough. And all of a sudden you're going to be like, this is why I'm doing it. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep on trying to wake up as many people as I can. Not force them to be awake, but I'm going I'm going to wake up those. I'm going to make them ask questions, because the key point in waking somebody up to the corruption and the lies, the slumber of lies, is to make them ask questions. Ask what is really happening, or ask what really happened at Ruby Ridge, or what really happened at 9/11, or what really happened at Waco, or what really happened in Burns. I mean, just make them ask a question. Or why is it any of the presidents I vote for never get in? It's always the one that I see as the most evil president. They seem to get in. There's a question right there. And I honestly, me personally, I believe the presidential elections are nothing but jokes. They already know who they're going to put in. They already know which direction they're going to go. The Electoral College doesn't have any checks or balances on it to find out if our state representatives are actually giving out the right percentages for the president that the people voted for. There's no checks or balances. Nobody can go back and check that. Case in point, the whole Florida fiasco with Bush. Come on, guys. Think about it. But okay, Trump, he's got a lot of good ideas. He's very charismatic and really great at talking. If he gets elected, great. I want to see him totally go back to constitutionality. I want to see him get rid of the fucking refugees. Like it's stating, we can spend millions, even billions of dollars on these damn refugees that have no constitutional reason to be here, but we can't spend those billions on people in Social Security, the retired people that are in the Social Security. We can't spend the billions on the homeless people. We can't spend the billions on getting jobs here for Americans. No, we'll spend the billions on refugees that are actually starting to cause physical harm to people. I've been watching a lot of news about refugees attack women. Now these are in other countries, and I said I'm not going to report those news. But the thing is, we're starting to see it here in America too, and people are not reporting it. Mainstream media is not even talking about it at all. They're leaving it alone. Why? Because they're controlled by the corporations, and the corporations are in control of the federal government. The federal government is the one that is bringing in the refugees. Full loop right there. Now, here's another aspect. Think about it. All you men out there, you've got wives. Now, I'm just thinking about the men. I'll talk to the wives later in a moment. Or you've got sweethearts, or hell, you got a fiance or something, right? And some of these refugee males, which you're seeing more male refugees than you're seeing the female refugees, and more males that are above the age of 15 than any of the children. These male refugees, and I'm not even talking what nationality they are, you know what refugees I'm talking about. They don't view women as anything other than property. There was a video that showed a refugee tried to make advances on a woman, and I believe it was in London or something. She was polite and walked away. He turned her around and smacked her hard enough because she was not accepting his advances. Smacked her hard enough she almost fell. She kept on walking away because she didn't want to cause any problems. And one of his friends decided to run up and punch her in the back of the head, and she went down. And they're all laughing like it was a big joke, and they're calling her a bitch and stuff like that. She gets up a few seconds later, and she walks off, and that's where the video cuts out. You think they're going to get in trouble? No, not one bit. There's also the aspect of in other countries that the refugees are doing protests because they don't have TVs in their room. They're getting food, clothing, shelter, and even a little bit extra money out of nothing out of their pockets, and they're actually making a protest because it's boring and they don't have a TV. Sorry, guys, go out, get a fucking job, and buy your own damn TV. There's also the aspect of, honestly, if any of you males, because we have an innate sense to protect our females, any of you males out there, see any of these refugees trying to cause problems with your wife, your fiance, your sweetheart, your girlfriend, whatever. They're trying to cause problems. They're getting in a small group around her, wanting to feel her up or something like that, because that's the kind of shit they do. What are you going to do? Just be like, guys, stop it, please? No, you're going to want to go up there and start beating the crap out of them, aren't you? And a lot of females out there, you're really strong. You can defend yourself to a degree. Try to defend yourself against a group of about 5 to 12 that are all wanting to take turns on you because you're just property and you don't have your head covered the way they believe it. Honestly, they're refugees. They're here without us actually saying we want them here. They're here because the federal government wants to cause problems. Now, are you guys actually still listening? Or are we talking? Nope, they're listening. They went to poundage on babies and stuff like that.
What?
No, they're talking about poundage on babies, and now they're talking about Canadian refugees and stuff.
What?
It's all right. Well, here's also the other aspect. The refugees we see that are being reported on are not all the refugees that are coming in. UPS has been caught on videotape unloading refugees from one of their planes, their big jumbo jets, and putting them in buses, and those buses just take them other places. I'm sorry, those aren't the refugees. They're not scheduled refugees. Those are refugees that the federal government that wants them to basically overrun us are going to be. They're just more and more people. Okay, Wheatree, how many busloads are being brought in? There you go. 8 buses a day. Each has 80 men on it. Where's the women? Where's the children? Where's the families? Where's these people who are where are these people who are afraid and who have rags hanging out of them? Where's these people who are underfed and who are basically starving? And where are those people? No, they're bringing in an army. That is the problem, people. They're bringing in an army to attack us. And are we really going to stand for it? That's why I'm here talking. I'm actually very pissed off at that. Yes, Wheatree, it's an invasion. And I can go look for the links and stuff. But you know what? Mainstream media is not talking about it. I was just watching a video, an actual video of a person and his wife that were watching some cars come out and some buses coming out of an area that they pretty much look on Google Maps, and or somebody else looks on Google Maps and flat out states this is a FEMA camp. Now here's the problem. The FEMA camp has English and Arabic written on there of authorized personnel only, uh, only this is allowed, and blah blah blah. All the big official signs has English on top, Arabic underneath on each line. What does that tell you? They have been planning this for a while. Yes, we are being invaded. And yes, I know you want to see proof of this. I'm going to be searching it. This is what I have seen, what I've read, all these things. And honestly, I'm not in a big city. The closest one where refugees were accepted in 2015 were in Portland, Oregon. I'm pretty much kitty corner, opposite end of the state on that. But the thing is, Burns has been invaded, as far as I'm concerned, with the that little patch that was shown on Mike Soror's show. I haven't been able to find that patch anywhere, except it does look like the mercenary group thing. I mean, seriously, guys, I'm trying to wake enough people up to stop this. I'm wanting you guys to help me wake it up to stop this, because it's not going to stop unless we do something about it. And I'm trying to do it non-violently right now. In the future, if not enough people have woken up and we put a stop to this, it might become violent, and I hope it doesn't. Right now, we're doing it with words. In the future, we might have to do it in the other way. But right now, we are using words. Now, back to the presidential election. Oh, there was a picture. Okay, here's one of the things. I know some people are all big on Hillary Clinton and stuff, right? Little Miss. Ow, 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 ow. But honestly, either Trump or Hillary, those are the only two options we have right now. Can any of them do anything? Hillary Clinton actually was on official status with the Watergate thing. You know, Tricky Dicky, all that. She was let go because she had lied and was being unethical. She'd been fired from her status there. And then we fast forward to Benghazi.
40 years later.
40 years later, she's still lying, and she hasn't learned. But she's got money behind her. She's got that cash. She's got that power. She's got influential friends. She's got a cigar-smoking husband that basically, well, I don't know about Hillary Clinton. I like my cigars. And please define what wife is. Please specify what peasants are, because I thought they were the United States people. I mean, basically, it's that kind of bullshit. They don't give a shit about us. In fact, they want to kill most of us. Hillary lied back then. She didn't get bitch slapped hard enough on being that lying. She got herself a nice husband. She got herself in a really big family. She got in big power, and she's still lying. You want her to run the country? And then Trump. As far as I'm concerned, great guy, great speaker, has a lot of great ideas. How's he going to implement them? Because the moment he starts making a big enough change, the corruption in the federal government is going to get rid of him. Going to seize all of his assets, get rid of him, or basically just kill him and have the vice president jump up and say, hey, listen, you little bitch. You see what happened to the president? If you don't do what we tell you, it's going to happen to you. And we're going to bring Hillary in, and she'll do what we want. Because she's our bitch already. I mean, seriously, guys, there's very little chance of us having a president that does anything. And you listen to Chris Ann Hall. Chris Ann Hall basically states what the president's power is supposed to be. They are supposed to be a figurehead for foreign relations. They're supposed to be one that is supposed to deal with wars, deal with peace treaties and stuff with other countries, not America. You have the different parts of the federal government that's supposed to balance each other out, and they are supposed to help with the government in America. And yet, all of a sudden, the president's controlling every little fucking detail because he decides, oh, look, I've got a pen, I've got a paper, and I'm gonna write something that's gonna totally fuck American people up and bring my jihadist Muslim brothers in and fuck them even more. But that's my opinion. I haven't got any proof on that. But that's just my opinion. So yeah, like I said, I'm an asshole. And seriously, there is no Black Lives Matter. There is no Blue Lives Matter. There is no White Lives Matter. There's no Brown Lives Matter. There's no any of the fucking lives matter. It is American lives matter, period. American lives. We need to deal with American first and then worry about other countries. Sorry, Sally Struthers, but your whole little whining and, oh, these poor tears, these poor children. Shut the fuck up. These poor children in America are the ones that need help. Plus, every dollar that is sent to those fucking organizations, only about 2 to 3 cents at most ever get to the child, because the corporation, the organization, takes their cut. The government takes their cut. Then the government that goes over to those children, that is in charge of those children, gets their cut. And then they basically get shitty food, but they spend a lot so that the food people get cut. Then the people that are transporting, they have to pay cuts off of that dollar to actually get the food past it so they can get it to the people. Sorry, guys. You only get 3 cents out of that $1 that originally was supposed to be for you. Look how pathetic corruption is. Now, I'm also going to talk about, this is just me personally. And I'm going to be signing off here soon, but the chat room will still be up for you guys until Spitfire shows up. Actually, it'll be on until about 5 o'clock tomorrow night. But you go to Damien, stick here, whatever you guys want to do. Me personally, I try not to talk religion. Like I said, I want logic. I want to see things logically. Put fucking ears on me and I'll do this all day. Live long and prosper. I would rather see logic than faith and belief and all that other stuff that is intangible. Show me facts. Don't show me little scriptures, or don't show me that the movement believes this way. No, show me facts. The fact is the government is fucking us over. But that's my opinion. And I've actually we've been showing you facts on that. Now, I've been hearing this, and I'm just going to say this, my personal opinion on this. Just my personal opinion. So you guys can unsubscribe from me, tell me I'm a fucktard, whatever you want. But this is my personal opinion. Logically, we want, okay, I'm asking you guys right now, we want a constitutional government, right? We believe in the Constitution. I'm not exactly sure where it is, but the freedom of religion thing, right?
I think it's Article 1.
Article 1. I'm going to look at it. We're going to see. I just got to get through everything. I don't have anything prepared. I don't do scripts or any of that. So I just go off of things. Hey, yeah, but Blood Raw Truth, you were willing to listen to my ranting and stuff, which is fine.
What about your First Amendment?
I'm not sure exactly where it is. I'll find it some other time, but basically freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of press. If we want a constitutional government again, which that would include freedom of religion, you have a right to believe what you want to believe. Now, this Constitution only applies to American citizens. It does not apply to refugees. Refugees are basically pussies that are begging for handouts because they're not able to take their own damn country back. We're going to take our country back. First by voice, and if that doesn't work, then another way.
First Amendment.
First Amendment. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or the right of the people peacefully to assemble and to petition the government for redress of grievances. They've pretty much fucked that up completely. Oh no, my kid's going to be learning the exact same things I say. I'm an asshole. I am me. I do not want to be fake even to my kid. But the kid will learn, don't say that to other people unless they accept it. But in my show, my way. I'm actually a very polite person whenever I go to my in-laws because it keeps her off balance. But here's the thing. If we're going to follow the Constitution, then we can't say the only way that we'll get America back is to follow one belief system. That's my personal opinion. Because I'd rather go to Valhalla, where I can have fun, I can fight, I can party. That's my way. That's the way I believe it. But if you want to sit here and say, we have to follow one belief system, the only way we'll ever get the country back is if everybody to follow one certain way. Guess what? Just by saying that, you invalidate what you're trying to get back. You invalidate the Constitution because the Constitution said the right to believe, the right to religion, to believe what you want. So you trying to get everybody else to follow the religion you believe in and say we need to get our back to a country of constitutionality, you're invalidating it at the same time. Sorry, but that's logic. Simple and easy. Yeah, sorry, Quine. I love this damn thing, especially since it was signed by Sheriff Mack, somebody who is a constitutionalist. And the thing is, I have no problems with Christianity. I have no problems with Muslim. What is that religion?
Islam.
Islam. I have no problems with Islam. Jewish people. I have no problems with any of those religions as long as they don't shove it down my throat. Until then, anytime somebody shoves it down my throat, I get pissed and irritated. But it's not shoving down the throat because freedom of religion, right? It doesn't say freedom to make everybody believe the same thing you want. Listen to that, guys. I'm an asshole. We're going to have fun. We are going to have fun because I am an asshole and I'm going to be ordering calzones very soon. Yeah, my wife and I got a little bit extra cash and I thought might as well make a treat out of it. I got a new camera and it actually looks really cool. Makes me look uglier, but hey. Now, I want you all to get your voices out there. Say what you find as truth. Anything I say, research it. Find out if what I say is right or is true or false. Because seriously, I am one person and I am not infallible. So in the end, seek the truth, speak the truth, and be the truth. Thank you very much, people, listening to my rants. Sorry I didn't get any Q&A or anything going.